Το Στέφανο.
Ποιο Στέφανο, όχι.
Την κοτσάκα.
Είδα τον νεοφοιτήτη. Τον Τσιχόνι.
Ποιος είναι τον?
Το χώνει.
Μαλάν του έχας ρε.
Α, κύριο ήταν. Anyway, δε μου. Μου το FB του.
Έγραψε κανείς.
Γιάννης
Το φοιτήδης, why.
Α, το έφκαλε μου το.
Είναι καλή.
Έναν ελικόπτερο αεροπλάνο ήταν μπουνες και το Just Do It.
Δεν έχω ιδέα.
Μιχάλη.
Έλα.
Ωραία, πολλά μάτσο πέλος 21 ρε, μασάλα.
Όχι, αν μπορείς να βρεις αν η ποιότητα μου θα φαίνεται καλά στο live.
Είναι καλά το, είναι καλά. Ρε, ο Στέφανος Κολές.
Θα σου παρού, ναι ρε.
Καλά με ξέρω και εγώ εσύ τόσο Στέφανος ρε, να μου.
Εν τελείον τόσο παράκι, δε το.
Είναι σαν να λαφορείς.
Τώρα δεν έξω να χάσει ποιότητα.
Να βρήκε.
Εμείς σε λίγο στο Λόντα, σκελετάρε. Εμείς δεν θέλει λίγη ώρα.
Να τα μου δίνετε ωραία κόμπε για να βάλω.
Άι.
Σε καλή κατάσταση όποιος εσύτσα. Εγώ 75 ευρώ.
Λίγε κάρε μου.
Ρε είδατε το έργο Fist Fight.
Εγώ τι.
Το έργο ρε, το Fist Fight, είδατε το.
Έτσι ο κουραλίτο που τραγουδά το.
Άρα,
Είδατε μόνο το τραγουδί, δεν ξέρω.
Μέσα στο ρε.
Ναι, πολλά. Είναι πολλά.
Τέμω.
Είναι πολλά ρε.
Αν είναι πολλά
Πάτε
χολό.
σνάιπερ.
Επίαμε.
Da φαίνεται. Αλλά είναι κάπως τόλο.
Δεν μοιάζει. Δεν πειράζει.
Ρε σκένω γιατί φύσεις δεν είναι.
Εσύ να κάνα λάθος μια στο αυτοκίνητο και κρεβάρε.
Μα ακούετε η φωνή μου.
Ρε είναι ότι να μας κερδίσουν.
Ακούτε κι άλλοι.
Ναι.
Ρε τότε εσείς.
Ενώ ακούνε μες στο live.
Γαμώ το πιέγω.
Τέμω.
Ακούνε μες στο live κι άλλοι.
Πέτανα.
Νομίζω.
Εντάξει, αρέσει το άλλο. Και εμείς είμαστε έναν πανεύκολο.
Άις τους να έρθουν.
Όχι, να κάνω πότρι με πελεσί, ρε.
Μπουμ!
Ακούγεται ο Χρήστος στο live. Και Ανδρέα, ακούνται ρε.
Χάσαμε.
Τι ώρα.
Άντε ρε μόνος, τι ώρα κουμπάρε.
Ura, αποφρέτα. Τώρα. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Don't think you're ready?
Μόνο ρε κουμπάρε.
Να κάνω μιούτ ρε για λίγα. Αγαπητοί κάνω live. Μιχάλη να σε κάνω και σένα για λίγο σε πειράζει. Να δικαιωθώ σε λίγο. Να παίξω 2 μάτς.
but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Beverly dishes to Harden. Screen by Howard. Ariza has the open look. No good on the triple.
Well, they finally miss on their fourth shot of the game. That's a good way to start things off.
The drive by Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Aniunas passes to Ariza. That's
Fuck
good.
you.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
There's the triple. No good. Curry with some nice D.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Ariza goes in. Howard kicks to Ariza. There's the triple. Ariza with another miss. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
From down in the low post, it goes. Aniunas has got his second bucket of the game to go. Bogut with it. Picked up by Aniunas. Aniunas with the steal. Beverly wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Bogut dishes to Curry. To Bogut. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Bogut. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one. 1:46 left to play in the first. Here's Ariza. And the three off target.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
No luck. So Golden State will take it the other way. And Curry, here we go. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Really left alone that time. That's 7 points for James Harden.
Listen, James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA. Arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And even 3-on-3 break. On the wing, Brewer. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense. And I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
McDaniels, rebound by Iguodala.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Rockets leading by 11. Terry outside. The three ball. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Ian Clark.
There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the Warriors miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Brewer. Sinks the triple. Brewer's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but
basketball, this is my passion. On the court, it's my sanctuary. I want to have fun.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's at.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Rush out there with Iguodala. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Clark in at the 2-guard position. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager.
Yeah,
and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
And here we go. Hart heading to the hoop.
Unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those in this game could be over. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Rockets making a change here. Montezumas has checked in. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. Here's Howard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Howard's got his first points in this one.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Last season, we saw Montezumas make some nice strides.
Yeah, big uptick in his scoring efficiency, Kevin. Both his shooting from beyond the arc and from within the arc increased.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And Montezumas actually showing a newfound post repertoire there. I mean, he's deceptive. He has hooks and pump fakes, little up and unders. The Rockets looked to him for offense when they weren't playing through Harden.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here.
And Montañez is a very confident player. I think where he can still improve is his rebounding and defensive impact. With a 7-foot frame, he's got to learn to play like a 7-footer.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Howard setting the pick for Beverly. There's the double team with Bogut. Here's Montañez, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Beverly against Green. 6 on the shot clock. Harden inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Vasily comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Here's Beverly. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Sweet little floater. Beverly's got 7 points in the game. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is...
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. On the wing, Harden. That one is good again. He's 6 3 from the floor with the basket.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest.
That's good.
Harrison Barnes.
1:49 left in the first half of the game. Feeds it to Beverly. From deep. The Warriors pull it in.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe 2, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes, shot for shot.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. Clark reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Back to Terry. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Here's Capella. They get it again. Here's McDaniels. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Warriors trail by 19. Iguodala's drive. No good.
And although not a block official.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The Rockets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Clark, he's checked in for Golden State. Terry, the pass to Beasley. They set the pick. Capella kicks to Terry. With the shot. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. 16 seconds left now here in the second. Got a piece of it.
Canonis deve belli.
Azili dishes to Livingston. Here's Iguodala. The Rockets pull
Pelle,
it in.
Pelle.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket.
A dominating first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and that wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. It's Harden with the drive. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Took him no time at all on that one. And here are the Rockets now. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter. You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league's best 28 road wins.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
And now, in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way. That's exactly how you want to do it. And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
Beverly against Curry. Harden outside. And the shot is good. Harden's got 24 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Beverly against Curry. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Can't convert after the good screen.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. That's good. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Beverly, the pass to Howard. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Boy, you got, oh no, bad time to slip up there, Kevin.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Green against Howard. Beverly with the ball. He's got 9. 5 on the clock. Here's Moniunas. Nice D from Bogut. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tied for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza. And the Warriors also making a change. Clark's checked in.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Beasley kicks to Harden. Offensive rebound. Back to Beasley. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Iguodala dishes to Rush. No good. Excellent D there from Beasley. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That's his first foul. Jason Terry. He's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And the Warriors also making a change. Azili's checked in. From the stripe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 31 points for James Harden.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark. You know, he just like...
You can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Here's Livingston. The Rockets pull it in. Terry outside. Pass to Beasley. Lets it go from 11. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Beasley's got his first bucket in this one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And Maurice Spates last season, best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Warriors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Barbosa. Good work defensively by Harden. Rocket shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And it's Spates with the rebound. The Warriors shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Barbosa's shot is off. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Down low and stolen by Spates. Iguodala, the pass to Azili. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
They've been careless and sloppy, and the turnovers have been a big problem.
Yeah, big reason they're trailing. And for the quarter, how about 9 points off of those turnovers?
And there's Terry with 1 on the clock. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Nice shot.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Ian Clark out there with Barbosa. Then there's Anderson Varejao. Then it's Rush. And it's Spates in at the 4 slot. And here we go. Here's Rush. Finished off the break. Rush has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Now here's Terry. D right on him. Shot clock at 5. There's the pick. Shot off the screen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Terry's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. No good. And Houston the other way now.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
The open shot by Brewer. Rush grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
To the inside. Here's Spates. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Terry outside. He dishes it to Smith. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Ball's knocked loose. Now Brewer. There's the dish to Capella, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Varejao. And it's Livingston in for Leandro Barbosa. Poked away. Smith kicks to Brewer. He feeds it to Terry. Screen by Smith. And it's Terry off the drive. 13 feet away. Shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. Down low. Here's Rush. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah.
Terry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. A 3 ball. Another miss by Houston.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Ezeli gets the bucket.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Terry dishes to Capella. Here is Brewer. They set the pick. And the pass to McDaniels. Another miss by Houston. Clark, the pass to Livingston. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tries to snap the cold streak. And scoring with the play inside is McDaniels.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Jones checked in for Houston. Ezeli kicks to Clark. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Jones kicks to Capella. 6 to shoot. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And it's Terry off the drive. Capella kicks to Brewer. Jones in the post. He's against Ezeli. On the wing, Brewer. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Golden State. Spates has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's tipped. Now here's Terry. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Jones. Here's McDaniels. Terry dishes to Brewer. Passes it to Capella. Houston moving the ball around. There's a good screen. And it's Terry off the drive. Jones, no one around him. Nice teamwork to set up.